Welcome to season 2 of Floral Foolishness.
We didn't get canceled yet. Sports!
This totally free show that we get no money for doing somehow,
That we've
some
yet to
way.
edit one time. All right.
No, we've edited it twice.
That's two more times than I realized, and I'm on it.
I know. I know. But neither time was our fault either. So,
Fair. It's
boo
fair.
guest. Just kidding.
Yeah, no,
Just
our guests
kidding.
do that. That's fair. Were they both in the Benner episode?
No,
That's shocking.
but I'm not denying one of them wasn't that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Good for our
yeah.
maturity that it was only once that episode. Anyway,
Yeah, just one time. Yeah, but we're growing somehow, if you could call it that. Anyways, on Floral Foolishness, the worldwide leader in what are we now? The fucking oh yeah, you say that part. I say dumbass sports news as always.
yeah, I usually say WNBA coverage, Pop Tarts Bowl coverage, enhanced game coverage. I'm just going to say that going into season two, we're the worldwide leader in anything all these other news outlets are too afraid to cover and talk about.
Yeah,
OT. There's a lot of options out there. You know who's never talked about OT once? ESPN. They're scared. They're scared.
too scared, too scared. Worldwide leader in what no one else will talk about.
They ain't Tokyo enough for y'all, man. Let's go.
No, no, and that's coming from the worldwide leader in that too. So, yeah. So we're going to talk about all sorts of dumbass shit in season 2. That's not changing. In society and sports and everything in and around it. A lot of it's unbelievable. A lot of it's ridiculous. A lot of it's stupid. All while
Yep.
rocking these crunchy island vibes. Um, and rocking new backgrounds, which
Yeah.
Wrangler found himself a very blurry cookie monster.
That's a Yeti.
Yep.
It's a cookie Yeti.
The cookie Yeti. And of
Without his cookies, he's just a monster.
he is just a monster. And so, damn it, I thought that would work. Fuck. So yeah, mine is SpongeBob and Tupac rapping. So there's that.
Actually, as I was walking to work yesterday, there was a dude standing at the bus station or the bus stop, and he had a jacket on, and there's like members only jackets.
Those are
So
still a thing.
they are, but anyway, so it had a picture of SpongeBob on the back, and then underneath it, it just said members only. It was amazing.
Wow.
I wanted to ask him
Wow.
where he got it, but it's probably a place I wouldn't be welcome. So it's okay.
Yeah, yeah. So we haven't gotten to it yet, but we start these things off usually with some bullshit like that, followed by opening statements. Let's
Yep.
go ahead and get them going. Wrangler, you said you have two. Fire
I
them.
do. I do have two. So, I guess talk this one first. So there's a young man who there's so many layers to where I'm about to go with this. So, a collegiate basketball player who now plays at Arkansas Pine Bluff. His name is
I'm
Dr.
sorry.
Bradley.
Where is that?
Arkansas Pine Bluff. It's
What?
in
I have never heard of that state.
Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Okay,
It
thank
might
you,
be French.
thank you.
Arkansas Pine Bluff. Anyway, his name is Doctor is his first name. Fucking Bradley is his last name. Dr. Bradley. So the reason this young man came to my attention is a buddy of mine posted something. So he was a mid-year transfer, which there's a lot of in college basketball now that you can literally play for one school in the fall and then a different one in the spring, or does not play at all in the fall, whatever. So his first game was like January, right? So he's played two games, but his first game, he had 36 points, zero assists. That's why he came to my attention. 36 points, zero assists is impressive. Second game, he dropped 30 points and seven assists. Now he's 33 and a half or 32 or 33, whatever, and three a game. But anyway, that's why he came to my attention. But there's so many more layers of this story that I want to talk about for 1 second here. So Dr. Bradley, God-given fucking name, is a New Mexico State transfer.
And MSU Aggies.
While at New Mexico State, he got expelled from the university.
Yeah.
And the reason why is a little sad, but I'm going somewhere with it. So apparently, two basketball players essentially said the three dudes on the team tried to sexually assault their own teammates, and he was one of those three guys.
Oh
That's
fuck.
another layer of it altogether. But what I want to talk about here, with this story that I read on him, said that on top of these three dudes being accused of that, they also would publicly pants their coaches. Like they'd just like walk around, their coaches would be standing there and they'd just be like, pants you, bro. not trying to make light of this situation at all, because obviously, if this is true, then it's a very serious situation. But the fact that their coaches just let them fucking walk around pantsing them, and the first time it happened, they didn't cut their ass and say, "You're never coming back to this institution again." Those fucking coaches should never coach in athletics at any level again. I don't care if it's youth all the way up to fucking pro. If you're getting pantsed by a player and then allegations come out later, Jesus Christ, you have no business coaching anything ever.
Yeah, that was my initial response to that.
Like, what? I fucking players pantsing other players is one thing. Pantsing a fucking coach
And even players pantsing other players in this day and age. Get their
is
ass out of
shitty,
there.
but a fucking coach, like, Jesus, man.
Yeah, like okay, so let's be for real. At every higher institution, yeah, if I could talk, stroke. At every higher education institution across America, who are the players on these teams for basketball and football going to listen to more than anybody else on campus?
Coaches.
It's their coaches.
Yep.
So, like, what the fuck were they doing in the classrooms is what I'm wondering.
Jesus, man. If that's what they're doing in the fucking locker room, probably like fucking taking their dick out and slapping it on a table or something. I don't know.
Yeah, fucking kicking people in the dick or something.
That's what I'm
Damn.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was one. Dr. Bradley. What a fucking name. The other one is I want to talk about our Lord and Savior, Elon Musk, for a second here. um, I also saw an article this week that talked about the start of his entrepreneurism. I'm not making that up. That's how his article went. He went to Penn University, UPenn.
Yeah.
And while at UPenn, him and his roommate, who were in a house, not a dorm, because they're fucking billionaires, in order to help pay their rent, not making up, this is what the article
Oh
said.
yeah, I read this story. Yeah.
In order to help pay their rent, turn their home into a nightclub and charge $5 a head to get in. And that's somehow how they helped subsidize their rent. I just want to, for a second here, point out that A, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard because your dad's a billionaire. But B, and more importantly than that, I'm going to ask you, Stoczy, what would you name Elon's nightclub?
Cyber fucked.
See, I would name it no smoking within 300 yards of the building so the sprinklers don't go off.
Yeah, another fine name. Might have
Or
to.
we'll call it like the Diamond Dimes, and like have a picture of like a sultry lady is like the thing. Oh,
Who's
you
that
a diamond
lady?
dime.
Oh God, I just can't. I read that story too, and I thought, why were people paying to hang out at Elon Musk's house? Jesus Christ.
Dude, have you ever been to UPenn? It's all the fucking nerds that couldn't get into Harvard. Like they were hanging out at his house because they weren't invited to a real party. Oh, I could have $5 to pretend to have friends and be around other people. Here's 10.
Oh God, yeah, God, that reminds me of a very very specific fraternity at the college we attended.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I'm aware of exactly which one you're referring to. I
yeah,
had partied with them in a basement once. It was all dudes. It was weird.
yep, we're on the same page.
Mm-hmm.
I think that happened to everybody at one point, but
Yeah,
it happened separately. They were trying to pick us off.
it's
Uh,
true.
yeah, yeah. I remember good old Zach warned us of those guys a little bit. It's like, but they used to be cool, and that was a sign. That was a sign.
That's that's the beginning of the end, isn't that the statement that you're making?
Yep. Well, I too was going to start off with a Musk related statement.
So musky. Oh, Muskies. That's another great name for his club. Welcome to Muskies. I'm Elon.
Oh God, knowing him, he'd probably be like, "Guys, I got a good name. It's called X." Or you say it, mosquitoes.
It's just fucking alien symbols, and he's like, we pronounce it.
Yep. Ah, fucking Kyle. God damn it. This guy pisses me off so much. Mm. Happy drink. It's also going along good old Muscafers Road. This week I was in vehicle with my significant other, and we had the sheer privilege, joy, and dare I say, ecstasy-inducing moment of being to laugh at and flip off a Cybertruck on the road,
Hell yeah.
and it
Hell
was
yeah.
everything. It still is everything. You see these fucking things, you let them know. Let them fucking know.
Got to. You gotta let them know.
Yeah. And then today I sent it to the group chat, but there's a fine video out there of this little road race thing where a Hummer and this Cybertruck are going up a hill, and there's a finish line about halfway up. Cybertruck going forward in direction uh goes up, and it like just barely passes that finish line and comes back down. The Hummer, which is on the other side, like to its right, it flips over in front of the Cybertruck and goes up the entire hill in reverse.
Sounds like somebody pushed that button.
somebody, yeah, pushed that fucking button. Oh yeah, just as we're about to do here.
Oh, we're pushing all the buttons.
Oh yeah. So first segment of season 2, brought to you by unofficially my fine drinky poo. This past
Howler
week.
head. Oh, sorry. I'll reverse the letters there. Howler head. No, fuck.
Fuck. This past week in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, an inferior bowl.
That makes sense. There used to be a Cheez-Its bowl. Now there's not. They're really fucking apparently hemorrhaging money at Cheez-Its. Who knew?
Yeah. So in the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl, two men, allegedly in their 40s, decided to act like they're a boy, not a man.
They're 14.
No, they're 12.
Oh.
During an injury stoppage in play, Illinois head coach mentioned to Real South Carolina coach Shane Beamer, seemingly taunting him regarding Illinois' strategy to.
They motioned.
Dyslexic. Regarding Illinois' strategy to sub slowly. Maybe I am having a stroke. In response.
You're not drunk enough. Do better.
Yeah. Okay. I will. In response, Beamer had to be physically restrained by his get back coach.
Again, he's a man. He's 40 something.
Yeah, we assume. Following the game, these two adults did what any adult would do. They went to war on their X page, or as you probably know it, Twitter. Yeah.
Muskies. Welcome to Muskies.
As both are too old to have any idea of how X or Twitter works, we are going to do it for them. What tweets would you write to roast Bielema, Beamer, USC, and or Illinois?
Yep. We can just go back and forth if that works for you here.
Let's do. Are we doing one for each, I guess?
Whatever you want to do. I got a list of a few for each, but we'll
Okay.
figure it out as we go. You know, we do better with no rules. So
no rules.
I'm going to start here with Coach Beamer tweeting out about Coach Bielema. And if you've ever seen Coach Bielema, all of my tweets towards him will make sense. And my first tweet is going to be watched hashtag Illinois football play last night. Didn't realize overtime elites YGE Dreamers moved to Illinois. Hashtag team neck reject.
Fucking coming out swinging. I had to pull up a picture of this guy because I forgot. But holy shit!
Yeah, everybody at home, take a look at a picture of Brett Bielema, and all of these will make more sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I'll go same route then. So Beamer to Bielema. And the tweet. Are they still tweets or are they X's?
I'd like to prefer that we just avoid X's. So
yeah, me too.
I live my life.
Which is why I avoid Twitter. Yeah.
Oh, South Carolina. Anyway.
Damn, this one's kind of related along those lines.
This one just got personal in season 2. Jesus. Welcome
Bringing out the
Welcome to After
bones.
the Foolishness, where we get real.
Yeah. Fuck you. I'm in the parking lot. Yeah, no, that's not the tweet. That might actually have been the tweet, but okay, so from Beamer to Bielma, um nobody knows where hashtag Illinois is. Hashtag not real.
All right. I've got let's see, Bielema responding to that tweet, talking to Coach Beamer, and it's yes, this one. It's why didn't you play Enter Sandman at the Cheez-Its Bowl? Because your hashtag daddy was better.
Oh boy. Okay, so this one I'll follow the same path, but it's yeah, I guess it could be a response from Bielma to Beamer response, and it's like, man, we hashtag murdered your team, like 5 points murders little kids.
It's sad how accurate that is.
It really is.
All right. Next one I've got from Beamer to Bielma, and it's you have to know a little history on the Illinois football program, but it's Lovie Smith looks terrible. Did he shave his beard and eat Urban Meyer?
Oh my god.
Lovie
Uh,
Smith, the head football coach at Illinois before leaving for the Texans.
oh Jesus. Yeah, okay. So I guess let's see who to roast. Yeah, we'll go with Illinois. What is an Illini? Hashtag real question.
All right. I did a little bit of research leading up to this week's episode. Apparently, Shane Beamer claims that Dabo is a close friend of his who he talks to once a week. And so I've got from Illinois, Coach Beamer, what's Columbia's broken rock? Hashtag broken needles? Oh, wait, no, it's a hashtag broken economy.
All right. So this one is from fake USC to at real USC. So SoCal to South Carolina.
I like it. I like it.
How's it feel to be recognized for once? Hashtag not real USC. This hurts me so much. Oh
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
All right. I've got USC Athletics tweeting at Illinois Athletics on this one. And it's with that kind of showing in the Cheez-Its Bowl, imagine what kind of showing Coach Bielema would have put on in the Prime Rib Bowl.
Damn, you were really going after this guy.
Hey man, it's got it coming. Just wait until I get into the research I did on him in a minute here.
Oh Jesus. All right. Let's go with to at Coach Bielma. Man, who knew that you could wreck Mangino's gator?
All right, I've got from the Illinois Athletic Department to the USC Athletic Department, and it's just it's a question. It's a legitimate question of, hey, I would really love to learn how you do beamer ball. Can you please explain? Because as far as I can see, it's just getting really fucking pissed off and getting held back by a 37-year-old man who still lives at home as your get back coach because our coach motioned to you the same way you would motion to a fucking waiter that you're done with your food at the Waffle House because that's the richest place in your shitty city.
Damn, there's some personal vitriol coming out.
Fuck Columbia.
Yeah, okay. So this one's also to at Brett Bielma. Hey, at Brett Bielma, your middle name's Arnold. How come you ate Hey Arnold?
Because his head looks like a football, obviously.
Yeah.
All right. So as I said, I did some research into Coach Bielema here as well as into Coach Beamer. So Coach Bielema, this is not me being sarcastic or an asshole. This is a fucking real thing. Uh, He has two brothers. It's Bart Bielema, Barry Bielema, and Brett Bielema, and they grew up on a hog farm in Illinois.
This all makes sense. Oh
And
my God.
so this tweet is just Brett, Barry, and Bart on a hog farm. The tweet writes itself. You suck.
Okay, so this one's a tweet to at Jennifer Healsberg, aka Brent Bielma's wife. Quit the zero, get with the hero. Love, Shane Beamer.
All right. I've also, as I did some research here, Brett Bielema also has two daughters, Briella and Brexley.
Brexley. What? Hold the fucking phone. How do you spell that?
Brexli and Briella. Briella and Brexley Bielema.
Brexley.
And so obviously my tweet here from Coach Beamer is going to be, hey, at Brett Bielema, which I don't know, it's probably, hey, at Coach BBB Bielema. I don't know, whatever. Anyway, it's like, hey, are you just sad that both times you thought you were going to have sons and didn't? Briella Jr. and fucking Brexley, Brett Bielema Jr. Stop naming your hashtag, stop naming your daughters after boys that don't exist, after non-existent boys.
To at Brett Bielma. Um, and we thought Brexit was the worst Brex word that we could have.
Hashtag no breakfast for dinner, Brett. No breakfast for
No
dinner.
No Brexits. No Brexits.
Briella and Brexley Bielema keeping the B trend going.
Good Lord. I mean, they're fat people names. Come on. Oh, fuck. I could speak on this too. So, just like Tokyo.
To Tokyo for y'all, man. All right, I got two left. What you got?
I'm gonna keep making them up as we go. Let's go.
Fucking go.
Yeah, no, that my last one was the last one. I'm just going with the flow. Let's do it.
I've got from at Beamer not old 12 at MySpace. It's for anybody who's watched Iowa State basketball this year. Wow, I didn't realize Audi Crooks switched sports and decided to coach football. Audi Crooks plays basketball for the Iowa State women's team. You need to look her up. Look her up as well. And then my final one here to set us off on the right tone, and this is more of a shot at the city of Columbia than it is anything else, is from at Brett Bielema, BBBBL. And it is directed straight towards the Columbia Athletics Department or just the city of Columbia in general, maybe. And it's, hey guys, I can say whatever I want because you'll never read this since Columbia still uses AOL dial-up and MySpace, which is probably not a false statement.
It's got to be around 50% legitimately.
You'd go that low?
Yeah, I'll go that low. It's 2025 now.
Not in Columbia, it's fucking not.
No, you're probably right about that. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna go ahead and end it on that one because there was a lot of vitriol to start this season. But
I dig it. I dig it.
Yeah. You got to have a little bit of the hate before you can go to the love. And what we're gonna do
got
next,
some love, don't you worry.
Oh yeah, and of course we're gonna speak the language of love that we only know here on Floral Foolishness, and that's the Nardowick Poetry Slam.
Poetry is love. Love is poetry. Let's rage.
This one is unofficially brought to you by MySpaceHookup.com.
I dig it.
We should go grab that URL really quick. Yeah, go ahead. What you got for this week's rendition?
All right, I have a song by a young poet by the name of ASAP Ferg, where the S is a dollar sign. ASAP Ferg. And the name of the song is Allure, which is a big SAT word for somebody who most likely did not attend the university. So it goes, and this is the intro. The intro goes, "Yo, Hunt, pass me the Luar bag." And then in parentheses, "True, damn, you making noise, boy." And then not in parentheses, we got to make Nobu before 9 o'clock. And then in parentheses, Mike, all capitals, will, not capitals, made it. Yeah. And it goes live from Atlanta, hit a lure, swipe the credit card, money on deck. Woke up in the Four Seasons, 30,000 ones in a Luar bag. That's why he needed it. Only thing you Aaron is a B&B, bad word. Ain't built like that. Take the sewer gang on a ski trip so they don't drill like that.
The sewer gang.
That's what it says.
What is the sewer? I'm gonna look
I
this
don't
up.
know, but apparently they're going on a ski trip so they don't drill like that. Mama keep calling, say I'm disrespectful how I treat a mill like that. I'm like Jesus in the trenches, swear I feel like that. I feel like Noah with a yacht, a few of them birds in the back. Gavinci model giving me top. Gavinci. Gavinci.
It is a Da
Gavinci
Vinci.
model giving me top. Oh, nah, we can't post that. And we ain't posting a lot of shit. We live real life, bad word. Yeah, all my bad words is clean. All my bitches is mean. Ye getting it straight out the mud, investing a mill in the team. Diamonds that drip in the club. I came a long way from the building with fiends. Psycho was hanging with thugs and stashing the snub in 515. Well, I got something to tell you. Darold is living his dream. I guess ASAP Ferg's real name is Darold.
Get him,
Like
Darold.
like Darnold, but without the D. Darold.
Dar
Darold.
Daroldimus.
Darold.
Darold. Yes.
Pull up in a Gotti in front of the projects. I'm making a scene. Woo! Give all of my plaques to the hood because it never meant nothing to me. Yeah, all of them trips out to Houston. I'm picking up pussy and lean. My daddy used to introduce me to killers that came out of Queens. Never meant to be a rapper. Now I got a billion streams. And so that is Allure by A Money Sign App Ferg.
And I have found multiple definitions for sewer gang.
Hmm.
So
Please, sir, do inform us all because I'm just as in the dark as everyone else listening to our podcast.
I mean, you don't. It's not a stretch, really. Google's AI bot says a sewer gang refers to a criminal group that utilizes the underground sewer systems as a means to access buildings, commit crimes, or escape from authorities, often associated with stealthy operations due to the hidden nature of sewers.
So
So that's
they're the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or the Street Sharks, but bad instead of good.
basically. And then I would prefer
Okay.
this one
Okay.
from fandom from thegaymotherland.fandom.com. A sewer gang refers to an intercommunal group of sewer dwellers with the goal of spreading sewage and mild chaos in a way that doesn't matter remotely.
What is mild chaos if not spreading sewage? I
Mild.
feel like they're intertwined.
I guess
Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel.
and Einhorn is sewage. That's the name of this fucking episode now. Thank you for confusing us with your modern street lingo.
Good start to season 2. I'm glad it's gotten no better from season 1.
No,
You guys thought we'd matured over the 2 weeks. Nope.
no, not fucking at all. Dude, I mean, we're just like, I wouldn't even say sophisticated fart jokes at this point, but
Dude, that's an understatement.
yeah, okay. So thanks for that. I'm going back to a poet that I think has gone well for me reciting in the past.
Tyler, comma the creator.
No, Sexy Red.
Oh yeah.
This is What You Know About Me by Glorilla and Sexy Red.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Glorilla. That's the entire line. It's Glow. The
Pretty sure you and I already did this one together, but I dig it.
We did, didn't we? Son of
Yeah,
a
I think we
bitch.
did.
Top rap songs this week. Son of a bitch. Uh, duh, duh, duh. So we're going to fix this in 2 seconds. You're right, we did. Because I remember doing all the sexy red parts. I remember.
Makes you feel any better? I'm scrolling while you're doing this, and something just popped up that said Elon Musk said it might be possible to have intimate interactions with his humanoid robot. Sorry. LOL, does this mean I'll finally have a girl who won't ignore me and one I can give flowers to and compliment without turning her off by giving her too much attention? Elon's words.
Oh my God, Elon is really all the sewage gang.
Elon's the king of the sewer game.
hmm Okay, so this is another one by the poet known as Sexy Red. This one's called "I Might."
I like it. I like it.
Sexy parentheses I might. He like sexy. Where you at? Come and put it on me. I know I got the wettest coochie. My shit's macaroni. Call. That's how it says it. Him when I'm bored because a bad bitch get lonely. I need a bad word that keep it real because my last bad word was a phony. Parentheses loser. That's my little partner. Yeah, that's my little boo. Parentheses gang. Parentheses gang. So
Yep.
I think gang gang
Gang gang.
gang gang. We be boolin'. What? We be jamming.
We
Me
be
and him.
booing.
We hella cool. Parentheses on God.
We
Thank
cool.
God. Thank God we had that one. You got a bitch. I got a bad word, but we gonna stick to the rules and don't ever think shit sweet because my bad word keep that tool.
Hey.
But I might call that phone when my bad word acting up. I might send you the location and let you pull up. I might. You just better not tell my baby daddy. I might, cause he gonna leave you leaking in an alley. Wow,
Fuck my baby daddy. Fuck my baby daddy.
this is so
That's a
violent.
song of hers too.
Mm-hmm. Uh, I might hit you with that. Where you at? I might kiss it in a Cadillac. I might just keep it coming every weekend. Might just get you kicking, comma, I. And that's how the sentence ends. It's just I. Okay.
I maybe she's a pirate. I
Tiger. Let's go with let's see. This one seems fun and family friendly. I might cut you out saying things I don't mean, then turn around and come and put that thing on me. Then hit your phone when I know you're lonely. Parentheses. Oh, give me whatever you need.
whatever you need.
What you creeping for, baby? I'ma keep it fed. I'ma make your necklace into my legs. Ugh. You
Ew.
know
Oops.
what it's given when the mood right, but maybe on the late night.
Hey,
Yeah.
late night.
So that's called I Might by the uh, poet known as Sexy Red.
You're red. It's sexy.
There
Get
we go.
sexy.
And obviously, I don't keep a list of the Nardo wicks we've done.
That happens.
Meh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could have went through like 90% of that, and no one would have been like, "Oh, well, maybe it was something we did once." I don't know. Anyways, next up, we're gonna move on to everybody's favorite. Um, we could call it kind of a rags to riches tale in some circles. If you take this story and really blow it out of proportion, you really could make that case. But in actuality, no, this guy just fucked up. So 5'9", which means 5'9" inches. Walk on corner, Paca Jones
Hawk Jones.
made a huge impact on Georgia's quarterfinal game against Notre Dame, despite the fact that he did not dress for a single game this year. Midway through the second quarter in a 0-0 game, Georgia hit a huge pass downfield, while their receiver, who actually did dress for this game. So shockingly enough,
Hmm.
ran
Yep.
down the field. Yeah, it's weird. Jones, who was not dressed for this game either, in
Oh, like
excite.
every game this year. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah, just like everyone. But just to be clear, in excitement, jumped into an official, which ended up costing the Bulldogs 15 yards and moving the ball out of the red zone. Drive would stall out and end in a field goal in a game that Georgia would go on to lose. So here's a two-parter for you. Number one, if you are Parker Jones, what does your email to potential coaches look like once you enter the transfer portal? Because Kirby Smart's not going to have you next year, bud. And number two, if you want to recruit Jones from the portal, what is your NIL pitch to excuse me, get him? We're going to start off with number one. If you
Yep.
are Parker Jones, what does your email to potential coaches look like
You
once
want me
you
to go
enter
first?
the transfer portal? Yeah.
All right. I've got from Parker.Jones at jumpingmonkey.com. And it's to whom it may concern. Good start to an email to potential coaches. To whom it may concern. My name is Parkiston Montavious Jones, and I'm looking to transfer into your institution. During my time as a Bulldog, I've learned such valuable life lessons as driving fast while intoxicated, how to cross borders with a trunk full of Tijuana and booger sugar, and how to forge a paper through the use of Windows XP. While
Wait,
my
wait, wait.
tenure,
You're using Windows XP when you could be using Chatbot. Come on.
it's Georgia, dude.
That's true. That's true.
While a paper, while my tenure at Georgia ended on a high note with me bruising the ribs of an opposing official, I feel it's time for me to spread my wings and let the toucan fly. So, what can I bring to your program? Simple. Head of hallucinogen mushrooms. Heart medication off the black market. Hustle, the name of my latest mixtape. So it's simple, Mr. Coach, man. You want to win? You put Parker in. You let him spin into an official. Also, if you're not interested in my football abilities, I have a trunk full of booger sugar that will help you study opposing teams' films. Sincerely, Parker.
You'll be up all night. So let's see. So this Parker Jones kid, cornerback, is he like just some white kid?
He's a 5'9" white kid that just happened to walk on because the fucking House NCAA settlement hadn't gone into effect yet. So
Mm,
he actually wouldn't have been in Georgia next year anyway because House NCAA, he would have been gone regardless. But yeah.
hmm Okay. Great. Yeah, this guy does look like a fucking toucan. Holy shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let Toucan fly.
gotta let it fly. Okay, so what does your email look like to coaches? So it's going to start off with dear comma coaching sir.
Good start.
Colon.
Good start as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My name is number 39, Parker Jones, from the great city of hashtag Albany, parentheses, rise up.
He's actually
But
from he's from Albany, Georgia himself.
yeah, that well, according to the ESPN.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair, fair.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe he might stay and just be a manager or something next year. I don't know.
New Georgia, yeah, fair.
Yeah. So actually he's sending this to Kirby Smart. Yeah.
Okay, I dig it.
Yeah.
Not so smart now, Kirby.
Oh, you're recruiting a guy who's already on your team. God.
Kirby dumb.
Ooh, got him. Yeah, so anyways, after the parentheses rise up, then it's gonna go into you might wonder my stats, coaching sir. And it actually has like an exclamation point, which is great. And it says, I am a sophomore. Every letter is capitalized except for the M. So it's distracting.
I like it. Get him focusing on the wrong things.
Exactly. And I am a transformational leadership slash cornerback football player.
It's his major transformational leadership.
No, 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 no. He is transformational leadership. No, dude, this is an email to coaches. You're not talking about college majors. You
That's
want to
fair.
get on the team.
That's
Come on.
fair. It's NCAA football. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh, the
I forgot no
transformation.
school happens on that anymore.
I mean, actually, transformational leadership is probably one of the majors you would want for this. So, yeah. So as a transformational cornerback, comma, which he actually spelled quarterback, um, he says, "My time in high school was great." That's the whole sentence. I have attached my most recent practice film, which is him literally on the sidelines. Like they won't even put him in practice, so he's just like drinking water. They're like, no, you're too dumb to get run over. And you might have seen me at a recent bowl game making a huge impact. Let me know if you need more tape coaching, sir. Love, Toucan Sam.
The love's really what sold me. You know, I wasn't sure on him as a recruit, but the love, I mean, that's for real.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So do you got any more for the coaching email?
It's my only coaching email.
It's your only okay. So let's let's say hmm let's say you are at, I'm trying to think of a program that's bad enough. Okay, so you're at Kennesaw State and
I
you're
was
thinking
just thinking Kennesaw State.
you're,
Oh,
you're
and we
thinking there's
found our head coach off of Indeed. Yep.
yup. Mm. So you found this kid. Kennesaw State or like that level, right? Of awesome footballness. What's your NIL pitch to get him?
So I got drunk a couple days ago and wrote an idea, and then walking home today, I was like, "Man, I don't have an idea. I should come up with one." And almost to the word, I almost wrote the exact same thing. And so I'm gonna read you through both. One was drunk, one was sober. The way I'm pitching him, or I took it from the perspective of like, as a company, what company would I want to sign him to from an NIL perspective? Drunk me thought it'd be a great idea to sign Parker Jones to the wacky waving inflatable body mosh dude.
Yes.
Sober me thought it'd be a great idea to sign him to the wacky jumping inflatable arm tube man.
Either way, there's wacky in this.
And a whole bunch of tube dudes. So either way, I just think that, you know, if like basically I'm like, hey man, come on board with us, you can be the spokesperson. And basically the way the commercial would go is he's essentially be like, hey, I'm Parker Jones. You might know me from the NCAA college football playoff. Do you need a wacky waving, jumping, inflatable arm tube dude to take somebody in your life out? Well, as somebody who's done this from experience, let me tell you, this is only the highest quality of wacky inflatable arm tube dudes to take out anybody in your life. Need the wacky waving inflatable arm hitman? We now offer that too. So basically, if you want to sign this kid to come be a 5'9" white unathletic corner for your team, get the wacky waving inflatable arm hitman.
Nice. Nice. Love that. All right. So mine is actually a two-parter. It's also a commercial. And so because this guy likes to jump on officials, I'm thinking that the official NIL sponsor would be the Razor Go-Go Pogo Stick. All right, because he likes that. And
I like it.
we're going to get the band known as House of Pain back together, and it's just going to be a bunch
Jump
of
around.
dudes. Exactly. They're going to be like jumping around on these pogo sticks and like just like kicking referees, just like boing! And it's like a fucking rage party in there. And it's like pack it up, pack it in. Parker Jones gonna begin. And he jumps on a referee, just like
Park
tackles
around.
him.
Park around.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
I'd sign there.
$15 billion.
Fuck, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right. You got any others?
Nope. That was my only two NILs that are apparently the same thing.
I mean, I think this kid, either way, is probably coming to Kennesaw State because let's be honest, that's the only school that's probably going to recruit him after that shit.
He might actually play quarterback there if their punter leaves. I mean,
They're trying real hard to keep that punter.
clearly, season two, we've come in very prepared. Unlike season one, where we came in somewhat prepared.
Yeah, yeah. Uh, I blame this. Um, yeah.
I I blame this. I hear you.
There is a significant amount missing from both of these bottles.
I don't
That's
know. Working on it.
that is fantastic. So we're gonna round out as we always do with our Giuseppe Stromboli redo of the week. Yeah. This week
I
we're
actually
on
did prep for this one. Let's fucking go.
a I did not, and I wrote it. Unofficially sponsored by Fit Bitch Boot Camp's High Tide Heels. In honor of the famous remake of the popular series of books out of the UK, we honor the pool playing, bang noodle wielding, and absolutely from New Jersey wizard with our Giuseppe Stromboli redo of the week. Again, unofficially sponsored by High Tide Heels. Need to stun before, during, and after snorkeling? Be the baddest around with Fit Bitch Boot Camp's High Tide Heels. High Tide Heels, stab them fishes for cheap souvenirs. Recently, the nationally loosely Italian chain restaurant Olive Garden changed their motto from "When you're here, your family" to "Go Olive Garden." Obviously, being the hardcore marketing juggernaut that we are, we're going to take a crack at it. Wrangler, what motto is better than "Go Olive Garden" for Giuseppe's version of a restaurant a la McDonald's?
All right. So my first one, I have a list here. I've got our soup salad and breadsticks might be unlimited, but our flavor's not.
Oh shit. Olive Garden. Our microwaves only go to 10.
I'll come back to that later. Don't you worry. I've got they go through a whole commercial at the end. They just go Olive Garden. You're not worth it.
uh, Olive Garden. Living La Vida, not Loca.
I took their old one and just modified it slightly, and it's Olive Garden. When you're here, you're part of a poor family.
Oh. Olive Garden. Be sure to bring your buffet purse. For those of you who don't know, a buffet purse is a purse that's basically lined with a trash bag that you just scoop it in.
They don't even have a buffet there.
Unlimited breadsticks.
Ah, fair. And salad and soup. I like the way you think.
So you
All
just
those
see
can be
someone
combined
come in
together.
with all three just like, no, I have a lot of stuff. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, sir. If you pour any more goddamn French onion soup into the purse. Yeah.
All right, I've got Olive Garden. We boil our pasta in the most authentic canal water.
It's funny you think they put water there.
That was the joke. You see it?
We didn't even plant that. Um, oh god. Olive Garden. When you're here, your wine is actually cut with water.
Where's your water cut with wine?
No. It's cut with more water.
All right, I've got Olive Garden, and then the commercial is go Wingardium breadsticks, bitches.
It's bread sticks, not bread sticks.
The breadsticks. It's like how Pop Tarts are always plural. Like they said in the Pop Tarts bowl, you can't say, "Look at that one singular Pop Tart over there." It's look at that Pop Tarts. It's breadsticks. Look at that one breadsticks,
Oh shit. Yeah, Giuseppe's gonna fight people over that.
dude. Giuseppe's not fucking ready for what's coming from the Olive Garden.
Damn it. Olive Garden. Mike truck.
Similarly, they go to the end of the commercial and they just go Olive Garden. Fuck you.
Uh, Olive Garden. Wait till we put in the animatronic rats.
It's better than the real rats, I guess. It's when I was a little drunk when I wrote it the other day and music was playing in the background. I got Olive Garden and they go through the whole commercial and they get to the end and it just pans out to a black screen and you just hear highway to your butthole's danger zone.
Olive Garden. What are tomatoes?
All right. One, two, three, four. I got five left. Here we go. I got just as authentic Italian as Olive Garden is, and I got Giuseppe dice ci sei una stanza, and it says Giuseppe says you're a bitch. Thanks, Google Translate.
Olive Garden. Vamos.
Why are we speaking Portuguese in this goddamn McDonald's? All right, I've got Olive Garden for people who think a Southwest egg roll is exotic.
It's like Shawnee.
So spicy. Oh, Southwest Chipotle. I feel like I'm cheating on my wife.
I'm right here, honey. You shut your mouth when I'm with my mistress.
You shut my mouth when I'm Southwest in this Chipotle.
Oh God. One week we just gotta have a Shawnee episode. Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
dude.
Nobody's ready for Shawnee
You
either.
gotta give me 9 hours to fucking pregame for that shit.
I mean, okay, we can do that.
Yep.
Olive Garden. When you're here, the rats are family.
All right, here's my top three. I've got Olive Garden. For those who've never been to Italy or New York or even Kansas,
Olive Garden. We don't have heat lamps. I've been told that at a restaurant one
now we're
time
just
when I
lying
got
to their
food
face.
poisoning.
Now we're just lying to their face.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Top two. Here's my silver medalist. I've got Olive Garden. They go through the whole commercial. They get to the end. And they're like, "Oh, all these kids are having a great time. It's an awesome night." And at the end, it just pans out and just goes dot 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 because Chili's is busy.
Olive Garden. Because Amazon cannot buy all the empty mall space.
All right. My final one plays into your first. Don't you worry about it. Get to the end of the commercial and they just show a giant boot that looks like Italy and it just says Olive Garden. Italy isn't the only country of microwaves.
Yeah, we're gonna end that one on that one because it just brought everything. Yeah,
Too bad we already have an episode title because Italy isn't the only country of microwaves. It'd also be a great one.
it would ruin the punchline though.
Damn,
Right?
you're right.
Yeah, I mean, I like the throwaway line of Einhorn is sewage. I mean that it ruins one, but you kind of still, yeah, it's all right.
I dig it. I dig it.
And with that, we're gonna put in our first episode of season 2 in the books of Floral Foolishness. Oh yeah, I caught most of that one, and it's island time. Even though where I'm at now, about an hour and a half ago, I took my dog out in -2 degree weather.
Hey.
Yeah. It was cold putting on this shirt, but we had a hell of a good time, had a few drinks. We thank you for joining us. Hope you had as much fun as we did. As always, I'm Mike Stoczy, joined by the Dragon Wrangler himself, Jeremy Phelps. And as always, you stay tropical. Alien Watchtower, San Luis Valley, Colorado.
Woo! Bing.